Hello everybody, welcome to the video. My name is Mason Barber. In today's video we're going to be talking about why Need for Speed is a great game, and I'm going to be giving my 10 pros about why I think that Need for Speed Payback is awesome and why you should get it if you love cars, if you're passionate about cars, or if you just want a fun racing game with a lot of things to do. We're going to be talking about that in this video, so please subscribe, kick back and relax, and like the video if you do enjoy. So thank you guys for watching. Okay, so we are going to be kicking it off this video with the number one thing, which is probably customization, which if you are getting this game, it is most likely because of all of the customization available in the game and all the stuff you can do to the cars. This is a McLaren 570S, and as you can tell, the thing looks insane, and this is just something that is outrageous in this game. There's airbags, there's wide body kits, there's tons of cool different stuff that you can do in this game that you honestly can't even do in real life in some situations, but it looks awesome, and this game is just super cool, and some of the stuff that you can do in this game you wouldn't even do in real life. So that's probably the biggest thing, and the biggest reason why people are buying this game is because of the customization available in this game and the amount of things that you can do to your car while you're driving it around the city, and just the amount of options in your garage that you can do to make your car look original and like it's your own custom car. Okay, number 2 on the list is the car list in this game. So in this game there are 5 types of cars you can buy. You can buy a runner car, a drift car, a drag car, a race car, and an off-road car. What that does is it gives a lot more variety to what kind of car you can have in the game, but it also makes it more difficult whenever you want to have a car that is in both classes or multiple classes, but you can only have it for one thing, thus meaning that you have to buy the same car twice if you want to have it for multiple events. But I'm going to talk about that more in my cons video, which is going to be going out after this, so stay tuned for that if you want to hear all of my cons about Need for Speed Payback. But the car list in this game is my second favorite thing about this game, and I believe there's over like 150 cars or something crazy like that, which compared to the first Need for Speed where there's only like 25 or so or less even, this has been a big improvement, and it has made the game a lot more fun trying to get these different cars, which you can upgrade pretty much all of them to a pretty substantial level. The only one I've found issues with is the Porsches, but I mean they are still okay. I actually found that the 918 has more customization than the GT3 RS and the GT4, which is kind of crazy. Point 3, the map looks good and has a good amount of variety in the areas. So if we pull up the map here, you can see that there is a lot of map space to cover, and we have some mountains and drifting up here. We have a big open desert here. These are like a woodland area, and then we have the city over here. So that gives it a big variety of you to go different places. You can go drifting, you can go off-roading in a big truck like the new Ford Raptor, which looks sick in this game. You can do pretty much anything, which that opens up such a big door for creativity and customization to kind of do whatever you want to do in this game, and you can really just have a good time just free roaming around in this game and kind of just making your own lines and doing whatever you want to, which I really enjoy that aspect, and having that freedom to kind of do whatever I really want to do, you know. So I'm not held down to doing races all the time, but I can go around and just free roam and go off-road or whatever it may be. So that is my point number 3. Point number 4 is the daytime cycle in this game. So as you can see in this game right now, there is sunlight, which in Need for Speed 1 it was only nighttime, which I've noticed that in this game it is light outside more than it is dark, which I don't know if they did that on purpose because they were trying to make it different and kind of respond to the community around Need for Speed 1 and add that into this game more. But I have found that it is light outside more, which I do really enjoy, because as I can see right now, I can look at my beautiful McLaren and see it in all of its beauty. So I don't have to worry about not being able to see the car that I just spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on. You know, I can actually see what I built, and I really enjoy the aspect that they added that into this game. It does add a big level of pleasure factor and being able to see what I'm actually doing, and it just makes the whole game just a lot more enjoyable in every aspect pretty much. Point number 5 is the exhaust noises in this game. So as you can see, I'm just gonna rev up the car here a little bit. As you can see, it sounds a lot better than in the first Need for Speed. The first Need for Speed, it was okay, but the flames weren't there. Like in this game, you can see nice flames, and they sound reasonably okay. In the first Need for Speed, the flames just sounded weird. They just sounded like little bubble wrap poppings. I don't know. It was just very weird exhaust crackles and pops in that game. So they've really helped improve that with this game. They've made the flames look better. They've made the exhaust sound better. So I mean, just an overall A+ to them on the exhaust noises and the flames coming out of the exhaust. I think that is just such a better improvement than the first Need for Speed, and I enjoy really just driving around in my car and just seeing the flames crackle every time that you get up to red line. So that was point number 5. Point number 6 would be the drifting physics in this game. So if you remember in the first Need for Speed, which I'm going to reference them quite a bit to each other. So in the first Need for Speed, the drifting physics were not very good. They were kind of all over the place. There were a lot of people that didn't like it, but there were also some people that did like it. It was kind of a hit or a miss depending on whether you liked it or not. But in this game, they've really done a better job with the physics and the handling and the tuning abilities. And I think that has really made the community enjoy a lot more, and it has made a better car driving experience in this game. It helps these cars that are able to go a lot faster handle better, and so you can get better track times. You can get more money that way from doing the challenges that are put into the game on top of the races. 7th thing is the better manual controls. So in the first Need for Speed, after they didn't have manual, whenever they added it into the game, to shift up and down, you had to use the analog stick, which not a lot of people enjoyed, and that just made it super hard to actually shift up and down. It was just a really weird feeling, and it was really unresponsive and late, and just didn't feel good. So most people actually still ended up driving in automatic mode just because it felt a lot better. But in this game, to shift up is triangle, and to shift down is circle, or vice versa on different controllers. So I think they really made it more responsive too. So it sounds better, it feels better, it's more natural feeling instead of using the joystick. Okay guys, so point 8, being that there are different environments and those bring different cars. Kind of what I touched on earlier with the fact that you have the different off-road places, you have different woodland places, you have different drifting type areas. So I think that it brings much different cars into the game. Like now we have trucks, you have different Formula 1 looking cars like the Beck Customs. You get BMW M5 like sedan type stuff. You have the Audis. You get a lot more of a variety of cars than you did in the first one, where they were all sports cars, they were all coupes, or they were super sports cars of some sort. There wasn't a very big variety of car that you can have, but in this game, there's a lot more variety of cars in each region and class that you can have, and it just makes the game more interesting and more fun, and it gives you more of a variety to kind of do what you want to do and build your own cars that you want to build. So that is my point 8, which brings us to our last point, point 9, of the amount of cars that you can have in your garages. So if we pull up the map, there are, I believe, 5 places that you can buy. Okay, there's 4 garages that you can buy around the map, and each garage gives you either 20 to 25 slots in it, I believe. So if you buy every garage, you can own every car in the game, I believe. Which is a lot better from the first Need for Speed, which in the first Need for Speed you could only have a very limited amount of cars. I think it was like 5 or 10 or 15, like somewhere very limited like that. Whereas in this game you have a lot more expandability to really just keep growing your car fleet, and to just have a lot more availability that way. So that is my point 9, is the amount of car garages and cars that you can have in this game. Okay guys, so thank you very much for watching. If you stayed this far, please subscribe for more videos if you have not. I play a lot of Need for Speed, Call of Duty. I do real stuff with cars in real life, and I make videos about that too. So thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like if you have not, and please subscribe if you are not. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching and being here, and I'll see you guys in the next video.